And then once you go to the bar, then David and Brielle have their conversation. All right? Okay, let's do it again.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the set of Tony Clomax's new up-and-coming web series. He has given us exclusive access to behind-the-scenes footage, and with me is Tony Clomax right here. He is going to give us just a small little taste of, what the project is about. So tell us just a little bit about what it is.
Okay, well, we have a working title. It's basically about 5 millennials, 2 guys, 3 girls, and they're very successful, but they're not successful in their love lives. So we're following their lives and how they navigate this whole dating situation living in New York City. This is our 8th and last day of production. We've been shooting now for 3 weeks, and we're shooting 6 episodes, 14, 15 pages per episode, and I got a fabulous crew. It's a makeshift group of people, very small, but people are highly skilled in a lot of different areas. We have, Catherine Castro as our DP, and so we're getting, some really great images. We're doing a 2-camera setup. I'm on the Blackmagic. She's on the Sony AS7. The purpose of this show is to spark a lot of conversation. It's a romantic comedy. So the creator, Lynn McDaniel, came to me and was like, hey, I got this idea. I want to do a show. I got a new online platform coming out, and I want to lead with this show.
The inspiration came from my daughter and some of her friends who always seem to have all of these questions and issues with relationships. And I knew as, a young generation, there seemed to be a gap. And there's not enough guys, I don't know, or, guys complaining about girls. And I thought, enough with the reality shows that show the bad side of relationships. Let's do a scripted series that's fun, that shows, you can have a good relationship. It requires work, but you can do it. And it's fun.
I mean, the whole experience as a whole has just been extremely fun because the writing feels natural. So it doesn't feel like forced. It feels like how you would hear regular conversations going.
It's just like giving a different perspective on things. Like the show was about, young women looking for men, but their friend introduces them to guys that are not the norm that they would date. So, I think that's a good perspective that everyone needs to use. Go out the box. Don't just have one idea set on what you're looking for in a relationship.
You and Mr. Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer. Let's get a shot of this. This is his comic book, which looks amazing. That's awesome.
I'm Kajuana Marie. I play Brielle.
I'm Dominique Andriese. I play Alexus Bryant.
I am Latresa Baker, and I play Olivia White.
Hey. Awesome. So, ladies, just tell us just a little bit about your characters and how it's been for you guys getting into character.
Well, Alexus Bryant is a hopeless romantic, and she has a beautiful, look at me, a cool vlog about relationships, and she tries to be very open with the people and try to give advice and help people, but deep down she wants love.
Olivia is fun, she's loving, and she just loves to live life. So Olivia pretty much makes her own rules and lives the way she wants to live. She's a boss, she makes a lot of money, she works in wine and spirits, and she just free-spirited.
I play Brielle Logan. Brielle is just very sophisticated. She knows what she wants in a man. She knows what she wants in life. She kind of thinks she has it all figured out, but she has a lot of things to learn. She's very well she takes care of herself, so she's very independent, and she's a chef, which I don't cook at all, so this is really fun for me.
What have you learned from this project in terms of helping you seek better choices in a mate?
One thing is to really be true to yourself and your heart, and quite honestly, sometimes you have to take risks and you go against the grain, but as long as you follow that, You can't really be mad.
What has been like one of the most valuable lessons you guys have learned as actresses in the business pursuing this?
I think the biggest thing I learned is, and it's a tough thing because it's a life thing, just being comfortable with who you are and where you're at in life. I think that is the hardest thing for anybody to do, but it really does help with your acting. When you walk in that room comfortable with who you are and not trying to fit into what you think they might want from you or what the next girl looks like, or, it really made so much of a difference for me when I was able to just walk in confident and say, this is who I am, this is what I have to offer and bring to the table, and I hope that this is what you're buying.
Just throw in real quick. I think flexibility is a big thing. Even in my audition, it was like I had prepared one thing. I was so prepared, and they were like, "Oh no, we're not gonna have you do that. We're gonna have you just do this. Just do this. It's fine. It's fine." I'd never seen the material before, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" But just right, and even some things we might have to cut or change the location, and you have it all in your mind planned out. And you just kind of have to be flexible with and go with the flow and be prepared and honest and true to yourself, and all of that will come together, and then you can have that beautiful performance and just be comfortable with who you are, and hopefully that translates to the camera and to the people. And so you guys have to check out this show. It's gonna be so good.
One thing is that this is our first interview, so we will never ever
Forget it.
our first interview together, and so we want to thank you guys for just giving us the time and opportunity and just to give that light to us, and we appreciate that a lot.
That wraps our interview, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.